Welcome back to my channel, All Old Rare Coins. If you love discovering hidden treasures, you're in the right place. Today, we're revealing some coins that could be worth way more than you think. Stick around to find out. New here? Like, subscribe, and let's dive in. We're diving into the fascinating world of US presidential $1 coins, specifically the fourth president of the United States, James Madison, whose coin was issued in 2007. Now, at first glance, this might seem like just another presidential coin, but trust me, there's so much more to it than meets the eye. If you're ready to learn how this coin could be worth a small fortune, stay tuned until the end of this video, because you won't want to miss it. The U.S. Mint issued the presidential $1 coin series to honor each of the U.S. presidents in chronological order, and the fourth in line was none other than James Madison, who served as president from 1809 to 1817. Madison is often regarded as one of the founding fathers and is also known as the "Father of the Constitution" due to his pivotal role in drafting the U.S. Constitution. The coin itself features a profile of Madison, along with the inscriptions, James Madison, and Fourth President of the United States. His legacy is further honored with the reverse side of the coin, which features the Statue of Liberty along with the traditional eagle motif. While it may look like a standard presidential dollar, there are several factors that make this coin worth far more than its face value. One of the key reasons the James Madison presidential dollar is so sought after by collectors is its rarity. Like many coins, the 2007 Madison dollar was produced in large numbers. However, the true value lies in finding one with certain rare characteristics, and here's where things get exciting. Minting errors are a major factor in driving up a coin's value, and the Madison dollar has some potential for valuable mistakes. For example, a common error seen in these coins is a wrong metal error. Sometimes, due to minting issues, a coin might be struck with the wrong type of metal, which can make it extremely rare and valuable. Another possibility is the double die error, where the coin's design is struck more than once, resulting in slightly doubled text or features. This error often occurs in the inscriptions around the edge of the coin, such as James Madison or E pluribus unum. If you're lucky enough to find a Madison presidential dollar with this error, it's considered highly desirable among collectors. In addition to errors, the condition of the coin plays a significant role in its value. Most of these coins were circulated and, over time, have been subject to wear and tear. However, if you're fortunate enough to find a 2007 Madison dollar in near-perfect, uncirculated condition, you could be sitting on a small treasure. Coins that have been well preserved and show no signs of damage or wear are always more valuable than those that have been heavily circulated. For collectors, a pristine coin with minimal marks or scratches can make a huge difference when it comes to price. Now, you might be wondering how much this coin could actually be worth. While the 2007 James Madison presidential dollar might seem like a typical coin on the surface, it can hold a much higher value under the right conditions. A Madison dollar with a minting error or in exceptional condition can be worth far more than its face value. And here's the jaw-dropping part: if you have the right 2007 James Madison coin, it could fetch an incredible $70,000. Yes, you heard me correctly. $70,000 for a single coin. It's amazing how a small piece of currency like this can have such a large value, especially when it's in perfect condition or has a rare minting error. For collectors, finding a coin like this could be a game changer, making it well worth the hunt. So, the next time you're going through your collection or searching through your spare change, be sure to give your 2007 James Madison presidential dollar a closer look. If you happen to spot a rare error or a coin in pristine condition, you could be holding on to a rare piece of American history that's worth a significant amount of money. Second rare coin, we have an exciting discovery for all you numismatic enthusiasts, especially if you've been keeping an eye on the US presidential dollar series. You might think you know all about these coins, but trust me, today's coin is one you'll want to pay attention to. We're talking about the 2008 John Quincy Adams presidential $1 coin, which features the sixth president of the United States. It might look like a regular coin at first glance, but this piece of currency holds a secret. It could be worth far more than you think. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see why this coin could be worth a small fortune. The 2008 John Quincy Adams dollar is part of the Presidential Coin Program, which honors each of America's presidents. Adams, the sixth president, was a key figure in early American politics. He served as president from 1825 to 1829, and is known for his work in foreign policy, particularly in helping to negotiate the Treaty of Ghent, which ended the War of 1812. The design of the coin features a classic portrait of John Quincy Adams, with the inscription "John Quincy Adams" and "Sixth President of the United States." On the reverse side, you'll see the familiar eagle design, along with the words "United States of America, e pluribus unum," and $1. It's a coin that commemorates an important period in U.S. history, but here's where things get interesting. While millions of these coins were minted and circulated, certain factors can make the 2008 John Quincy Adams coin rare and valuable. The key to understanding the worth of this coin lies in its condition and the possibility of minting errors. If you're a collector, you know that any mistake during the minting process can make a coin worth a lot more than its face value. One of the most valuable types of errors that can make this coin stand out is the double die variety. This occurs when a coin is struck more than once, causing some of the details to appear doubled. If you look closely at the coin, you might spot this effect in the inscriptions, particularly in the text "John Quincy Adams" or "Sixth President." A double die coin is always highly sought after by collectors because it's a rare variation that isn't found on every coin, making it a true gem in any collection. Another factor that can increase the value of the 2008 John Quincy Adams dollar is its condition. Most of these coins were heavily circulated, which means they likely show signs of wear, such as scratches, discoloration, and general aging. But if you're lucky enough to find one that has been kept in pristine, uncirculated condition, it could be worth much more than its face value. Coins that are in mint or near mint condition, with no signs of damage, are always in demand among serious collectors. In addition to minting errors and condition, some coins also have unique characteristics based on the year of production. The 2008 John Quincy Adams dollar was one of the first coins issued in the second year of the Presidential Dollar Program. As with many inaugural coins, those that were produced early or in specific batches tend to become more collectible over time. Collectors always have an eye out for these early issue coins, as they often become more valuable as the years go by and fewer of them remain in circulation. Now, you might be wondering, what is this coin actually worth? While most 2008 John Quincy Adams dollars are worth their face value of $1, if you have one with a minting error or in uncirculated condition, you could be holding on to something truly special. And here's the exciting part: if you find the right 2008 John Quincy Adams presidential dollar with a minting error or in perfect condition, it could fetch an incredible $60,000. Yes, you heard me right, $60,000 for a single dollar coin. This is the kind of value that serious collectors are always on the lookout for, and if you're fortunate enough to have one of these rare coins in your collection, it could turn into a small fortune. Imagine finding a coin worth so much more than what it's worth on the surface. That's the thrill of collecting. So, the next time you come across a 2008 John Quincy Adams presidential dollar in your collection or while going through your change, take a moment to examine it closely. If you spot a minting error or it's in great condition, you could be looking at one of the rarest and most valuable coins around. Third expensive coin, we're diving into the world of the U.S. presidential $1 coin series, specifically the coin issued in 2000. This particular coin might seem like a simple piece of U.S. currency at first glance, but believe me, there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. If you're a collector or just someone who loves the thrill of finding rare coins, you're going to want to hear about this one, so stick with me until the end. The U.S. presidential $1 coin series began in 2007, but the 2000 coin we're talking about today is actually part of a larger commemorative series. The 2000 coin, which features the fourth President of the United States, James Madison, was issued as part of the series honoring our nation's early presidents. Now, If you're thinking that this is just another one of those modern dollar coins, think again. This particular coin, with its 2000 date of mintage, holds some fascinating value potential, and it's all thanks to a couple of important factors that you'll definitely want to know about. The first thing you should know about the 2000 James Madison dollar coin is that, like many US coins, it's not so much the design or the face value that makes it special, it's the rarity and condition of the coin that determines its true worth. While millions of these coins were produced by the US Mint, only a small percentage were kept in pristine, uncirculated condition, which automatically boosts the value of those particular coins. Many of these coins were used in regular transactions, so finding one in mint condition, free from scratches and wear, is relatively rare. But it's not just about condition. Minting errors are a collector's dream. And when it comes to the 2000 James Madison dollar coin, there are a few types of minting errors that could make it worth far more than its face value. One of the most common errors is the double die variety, where the coin's design is struck more than once, creating a slight doubling effect on the inscriptions, such as James Madison or the words Fourth President. This kind of error is always highly sought after by collectors because it's a unique variation of the coin that can't be found on every piece. Another potential error is the off-center strike, where the coin isn't properly aligned when it's being minted. This can result in an interesting and rare variation of the coin that can significantly increase its value, especially if it's a clean and striking example. Coins with these types of errors often fetch much higher prices, sometimes well beyond their typical value. Aside from minting errors, another factor that can contribute to the value of this 2000 coin is its historical significance. James Madison is one of the most important figures in American history, having served as the fourth president and being known as the father of the Constitution. Collectors often look for coins that represent key figures in U.S. history, and the Madison dollar fits that bill perfectly. As time goes on, the demand for coins that commemorate significant moments in American history tends to increase, which means that this coin could become more valuable as it continues to age. Now, the big question is, how much can the 2000 James Madison presidential $1 coin actually be worth? Well, while most of these coins may only be worth their face value, if you're lucky enough to find one in perfect, uncirculated condition or with a rare minting error, you could be sitting on a small fortune. And here's the exciting part, this coin has been known to sell for an incredible $25,000. That's right, $25,000 for a single dollar coin. Imagine discovering that you have one of these rare Madison dollar coins in your collection. It's truly amazing how a small piece of history like this can have such a high value, especially when it's in great condition or has that rare minting error. For collectors, this is the kind of find that can make a big difference. So, if you're out there searching through your coin collection or looking through your spare change, be sure to keep an eye out for the 2000 James Madison presidential dollar. It may just be the key to unlocking a valuable treasure. And if you happen to find one with a minting error or in pristine condition, well, you could be holding onto a piece of history that could be worth far more than its original face value. Now, we've got something special to talk about, something that will definitely catch the attention of coin collectors and history buffs alike. We're diving into the world of U.S. presidential $1 coins, specifically the 12th President of the United States, Zachary Taylor. This coin, minted in 2009, may look like just another part of the presidential dollar series, but don't be fooled, there's more to this coin than meets the eye. If you're a collector or even a casual coin lover, you'll want to stay tuned for what's coming next, because this coin could be worth far more than its face value. Trust me, you'll be surprised. The U.S. presidential $1 coin series is designed to honor each of the country's presidents, and the Zachary Taylor coin from 2009 is part of this series. Zachary Taylor, who served as the 12th president from 1849 until his death in 1850, was known for his military leadership during the Mexican-American War and for his brief but impactful presidency. His time in office was unfortunately cut short when he passed away just 16 months into his term, but his legacy lives on in the history books, and now, in this very coin. On the obverse of the coin, you'll find a portrait of President Taylor, captured in intricate detail, with the inscription, Zachary Taylor, and 12th President of the United States. The reverse features the familiar image of the Statue of Liberty, along with the inscription, United States of America, and $1, just like other coins in the series. It's a beautiful and respectful tribute to the 12th president, and while millions of these coins were produced, only a handful stand out as truly valuable. You may be wondering, what makes this coin so valuable? Well, it's not just about the face value. In fact, most of these coins would only be worth $1 in everyday transactions, but a few special factors can make them worth far more, especially for collectors. Let's talk about rarity and condition. The first factor that contributes to the value of the 2009 Zachary Taylor coin is its condition. Most of these coins circulated widely, so finding one in mint or near mint condition is rare. If you happen to come across a coin that's in pristine, uncirculated condition, you could be holding a real treasure. Coins that have been well preserved, free from scratches or wear, are always more valuable. It's all about finding a coin that looks like it was just minted and hasn't been damaged by time or use, but condition alone isn't enough. One of the key things that can make this coin worth a significant amount is a minting error. Coin errors are a huge deal in the world of numismatics, and they can cause the value of a coin to skyrocket. When it comes to the 2009 Zachary Taylor coin, there are a couple of errors that can turn this seemingly ordinary coin into something truly special. For example, the double die variety is a common minting error that can cause the design to appear slightly doubled on the coin, particularly on the inscriptions. This type of error occurs when the coin is struck more than once, leading to a double image. If you find a Zachary Taylor coin with this kind of mistake, you could be looking at a highly valuable piece that collectors will fight to get their hands on. Another potential error is the off-center strike. This occurs when the coin isn't properly aligned when being minted, causing part of the design to be missing or shifted to one side. While these types of errors can make the coin look a bit unusual, they are also highly prized by collectors because they're rare and unique. If you find a Zachary Taylor dollar with an off-center strike, you could be looking at a coin that's worth a lot more than its face value. The year of production also plays a role in the coin's value. The 2009 coins are a part of the presidential dollar series, and as time goes on, these coins become more desirable to collectors who are looking to complete their series or add a rare gem to their collection. The 12th president coin, in particular, can be more valuable because of the relatively low numbers of certain varieties that were produced, especially when compared to other coins in the series. Now, you're probably wondering, how much is this coin actually worth? Well, while most 2009 Zachary Taylor coins are worth just $1 or so, if you happen to have one in pristine condition or with a minting error, it could be worth an impressive $41,000, that's right, $41,000 for a single dollar coin. It's a jaw-dropping amount, but it's a real possibility if you come across one of these rare and valuable coins in your collection. Who knew that a coin with a face value of just $1 could hold such a massive value? So, if you're going through your coin collection or checking out your spare change, make sure to keep an eye out for the 2009 Zachary Taylor presidential dollar. You could be holding onto a coin that's worth far more than its original price tag. Last unique coin, we have an exciting discovery that could very well change the way you look at your coin collection. We're talking about the U.S. presidential $1 coin from 2009, featuring none other than the 9th President of the United States, William Henry Harrison. This coin may seem like just another dollar, but trust me, there's a lot more going on here. If you're a serious coin collector, or even if you're just getting into the hobby, this is definitely a coin you're going to want to keep an eye out for. William Henry Harrison served as the 9th President of the United States for an incredibly short time, just 31 days, the shortest presidential term in American history. His passing, shortly after taking office, was a defining moment in U.S. history, and it's one of the reasons his presidential dollar coin is so interesting. It's a unique part of American history, and it's just waiting to be discovered by collectors who appreciate its significance. The 2009 William Henry Harrison presidential dollar coin is part of the ongoing series of coins that honor the U.S. presidents, and this particular coin showcases a stunning portrait of Harrison on the obverse, or front side. Surrounding the portrait, you'll see the inscriptions William Henry Harrison and 9th President of the United States. On the reverse, as with all the presidential dollars, is an image of the Statue of Liberty, along with the inscription United States of America and $1. It's a beautiful and classic design, honoring a president whose legacy, while brief, is still very much a part of our history. But what makes this coin truly special? Why are collectors buzzing about the 2009 Harrison dollar coin? Well, let's dive into a few key reasons why this particular coin stands out in the world of numismatics. First and foremost, we have rarity. The 2009 coins were part of a larger series that was minted over several years to commemorate each of the US presidents in order. While many of these coins were produced in large quantities, finding one in excellent, uncirculated condition is far rarer than you might think. Most of these coins were used in daily transactions, which means they were subject to wear and tear. However, if you come across a coin that's in pristine, mint condition, you could be looking at something with significant value. But it's not just about condition, errors can really make a coin stand out. The 2009 Harrison coin, like many coins from the US Mint, can feature a number of minting errors that make them more valuable to collectors. One of the most sought-after errors is a double die variety. This occurs when the coin is struck more than once, resulting in a slight doubling effect on the inscriptions. If you find a 2009 Harrison coin with a doubled image of his name or the words, 9th President, you may have a highly valuable error coin on your hands. Another potential error that could increase the value of your 2009 Harrison dollar coin is an off-center strike. When this happens, the design is not properly aligned during the minting process, which leads to part of the coin's design being cut off or shifted. While this may seem like a mistake to some, it's actually a highly prized feature for collectors who specialize in error coins. The more extreme the off-center error, the more valuable the coin could be. Now, you might be wondering, how much can this coin actually be worth? Well, most of the 2009 Harrison coins are worth their face value of $1, but if you happen to find one in perfect condition or with a rare minting error, the value could be much higher. In fact, some of these coins have been known to sell for a staggering $30,000. Yes, you heard that right, $30,000 for a single dollar coin. Imagine that, just one coin, sitting in your collection or hidden in your spare change, could be worth a small fortune if it has the right condition or error. It's truly amazing how much value can be found in these seemingly ordinary coins. So, if you've been collecting coins or if you're just starting out, be sure to keep an eye out for the 2009 William Henry Harrison presidential dollar coin. It could very well be the key to unlocking a valuable treasure. Whether you're searching through your old coins or checking out some new ones at a coin shop, always take the time to examine them closely. The right coin could be hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting. Who knows what hidden treasures you'll find next?